Aloha, e como mai. Welcome to Kupono Music Studio. My name is Marty Kluth, and today what we're going to do is we're going to start to learn how to put a melody line on top and some chords underneath, all right? We're going to play a song, and in fact the song we're going to play today is Jingle Bells. Now, even if it's not Christmas time where you are, that's okay. It's still a kind of a fun song to learn to play. And, you know, if it's not Christmas time where you are, then this song is also a song that's called Crunchy Flakes, the little children's song with some lyrics. We'll put the lyrics down below in the video description. And you can sing along with the Crunchy Flakes lyrics if you want to. But what we're going to do is we're going to put a right-hand melody with left-hand chords in inversion, which we learned in the last video. So let's get started right away with this. We're going to start with the right hand. So the right hand is in middle C position with a thumb on C and each next finger on each next note, just like we've been doing, okay? Now, fortunately for us in this song, we can do the entire right hand melody in this 5-finger position just using those 5 notes, C, D, E, F, and G. Okay, so let's learn the first line. Now we're going to start with the 3-finger, the middle finger, on the note E, and we're going to play 3 E's. Jingle bells. Okay, just like that. Now let's do it again. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to start with that 3-finger, and we're going to go up to the top of our hand with the 5-finger, then down to the bottom of our hand with the 1-finger, and then walk back up to 3. So that whole pattern together looks like this. 3, 3, 3. Then we do it again. 3, 3, 3. Now, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3. And see if you can play those last 2 notes a little quicker like that, okay? I like to think of that last part as going from 3 to top to bottom, okay? And then walk up, all right? Now, you try it. Pause the video and let's see if you can get that first line of music in your hands and then restart when you're ready. All right, did you try it? Fantastic. Let's learn the next line, okay? Now the next line is going to start with our 4-finger. Now we haven't used our 4-finger by itself a lot. 4-finger tends to be a weaker finger. It's kind of landlocked in between the 3 and the 5-finger. It doesn't have a lot of finger independence. So the way to make the 4-finger successful is drop the entire arm weight on the fingertip. It's easier that way than trying to make your poor little finger muscles do it all by themselves. Let the larger muscles of your arm help out that 4-finger. Just let him stand on his own there and drop the whole hand. We're going to do it 3 times to start. Oh, what fun. And then we're going to do 2 more, a little quicker. It is, and we're going to switch to the 3-finger to ride. Listen to that together. Okay, now that's the first part of that line. Oh, what fun it is to ride. Now here's the end part of that line. We're going to stay on that 3-finger on the letter E, and we're going to do 3 more of them. Then we're going to go to the 2-finger, and we're going to do 2 2-fingers. Then we just do 1 of each, a 3 and then a 2. And for fun, at the end, we're going to play our 5-finger on G for hey, all right? So here's the second half of this second line. In a 1-horse open sleigh, and then up to the top, hey, okay? Let's put all of it together. We'll do the first part of this line and the second part of this line. We're going to start with the 4-finger. Okay, now you try it. Work a little bit on this second line. Let's see if we can get that in your hands and then restart when you're ready. Did you try it? All right. Now let's get on to the next 3rd line of this song and the 4th line of this song. Now the third line of this song is exactly the same as the first line. So we start with a 3 finger on E. And then we go up to the top. Okay, so there's line 3, exactly the same as line 1. Okay, so we're going to go on and we're going to get line 4. Now line 4 starts with the 4 finger again, and it's actually the first part of line 4 is the same as the first part of line 2. Oh, what fun it is to ride. That's the same pattern we did before with 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 3, 3. Put those last two a little faster. Now, here's the very end of the song. We're going to start with that 3 finger and we're going to go straight to the 5 finger on the top. In a 1 horse. So 2 3 fingers, 2 5 fingers. Now, we're going to go next door to the 4 finger. Then we're going to skip a note down to the 2 finger. I like to say point at it. And then finish with your thumb on C. Okay, here's that last part all together. All right, and here's all of line 4 together, starting with the 4 finger. Second half. All right, now you try it. Try to put all 4 lines of the song together and play it as smoothly as you can, and then come back when you're ready. All right, let's get this entire right hand happening all together. We're going to start with the 3 finger. Do it again. Now go up to the top. Now, second line, go to the 4 finger. Go quick. Down to the 2. And then up top for hey. Now, repeat line 1 for line 3. And do it again. Then up to the top. Now, fourth line starts with a 4 finger. And going up high. Then skip. Okay, now you try it. Put the whole right hand together, play it as smoothly as you can, and when you come on back, we'll start getting some left hand with it. Okay, did you try it? Fantastic. Now, let's get some left hand in here. Now, the idea of today is that we are going to put that right hand melody that we just learned with the chords in inversion that we learned in the last video, okay? So, let's look at that. We remember our root position C, and then we put our 2 finger down and stretch our 1 up to the F chord. We can come back down to C, and we can also take our 2 finger and stretch our pinky down to the G7 chord and come back to C, okay? Now, we've got a pattern of these chords that we're going to learn, and that goes along with what we're playing in the right hand. So let's learn line 1 of the left hand. Line 1 of the left hand starts with a C chord. Jingle bells. Then let's do another C chord. Jingle bells. Now we're going to do another C chord. Jingle all the way. And we put that on jing, and we put that on way. So the first line is just 4 C chords in root position. All right, let's go on to line 2. Now line 2, we're going to stretch up to that F chord, and we're going to start, oh, what fun. And then we're going to switch back to the C chord on, it is to ride. Now we're going to go to the G7 chord. So we put our 2 finger down and stretch our pinky down to B. And this goes on in a 1 horse open. And let's put one on sleigh. Sleigh. And then hey will be all by itself. So the second line is an F chord, and then we go down to a C chord, then we stretch down again to a G7 chord, and we do another G7 chord. Okay, that's line 2. Now, let's go on to line 3. Line 3 in the right hand was the same as line 1. So line 3 in the left hand is going to be the same as line 1. A C chord for Jingle Bells, and another one, Jingle Bells, then Jingle all the way. All right, so that we can put that 4 C chords on that line 3. Now, here's the very last line. Line 4, it's going to start with our F chord, so we'll stretch up. Oh, what fun. Now we're going back to a C chord. It is to ride. Now we're going down to that G7 again in a 1-horse open. And then on the very last word, we're going to come back to a C root position chord, sleigh. So the very last line is an F chord followed by a C chord, and then down to a G7 chord, and right back home to a C chord. All right, now you try it. Pause the video and try moving smoothly from one chord to the next chord through the entire 4 lines of the song, and then restart when you're ready. Did you try it? All right. Time to put the hands together. Let's get right into this. Right hand comes in on middle C position, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on 5 consecutive notes. Left hand down here in bass C position, starting with our C major chord and ready to play all of our inversions. Okay. Now we're going to start with the right hand with the 3 finger and with the C chord. We're going to play them right at exactly the same time. Jingle bells. Now we're going to do that again. Jingle bells. Now we're going to put one more chord with a 3 finger, and then we're going up to the 5, down to the bottom C, and then we're going to walk up the way. And we're going to put that last chord right on the word way. Okay? Now let's go on to line 2. Line 2 starts with the 4 finger on F, so we're going to stretch up to the F chord. Oh, what fun. And then we're going to change back to the C chord on the word is. It is. And then we're going to go to the 3 finger. To ride. Now that might sound a little weird to you. You might go, oh my goodness. That sounds so strange together. Don't worry. We're not going to sit there and listen to that dissonance for a long time. Dissonance just means 2 notes that kind of clash with each other. We're going to move right past it and it's going to sound just fine. We'll listen to it together. 4 finger on F with the F chord. See, sounds just fine. Now let's get this last part together. We're going down to that G7 chord and we're going to do 3 3 fingers, and we're going to put the chord with the last one in a 1. Then go to the 2 finger, horse, open, and then do another G7 chord with the 2 and finish with a hey. Now, third line, same as the first line, go back to your 3 finger, go back to your C chord. And do it again. Now we're going to go up and down. There's our line 3. All right, now line 4 starts the same as line 2, 4 finger on F with the F chord. And switching back to C chord. Now here's that different ending. We're going to the G7 chord. We're going to put it with the G note. And we point. And then when we come to C, we're going to finish with a C chord. All right. Now you try it. Pause the video and take your time trying to put the hands together through all 4 lines of music. And when you're ready, come on back. Did you try it? Awesome. So let's just recap a little bit of what we did here today. What we did is we learned a song, Jingle Bells, or Crunchy Flakes if you prefer, with both the right hand playing the melody on the top and the left hand playing chords in inversion underneath. All right. The right hand is in the C position and all of the notes are within that C position. The left hand starts in C root position and does inversions on the F and G7 chords. And let's play all the way through the entire song at a slow tempo so you can hear what that sounds like. And that is the whole song. And you can have so much fun just playing that song and playing a melody with one hand while you play chords with the other hand. It's a complete song all together, and it's a great way to start figuring out how to put these two hands together and make them do two different things at the same time. So I suggest that you start with slow, steady practice. Get the hang of it with hands separately. Take your time to put the hands together. And once you put the hands together, then push yourself, challenge yourself to play it at a little bit of a faster tempo. Let's see what that sounds like. And there it is, and you can have so much fun with that. And that's something that's singable, and so you could bring this song out at the holidays and play it for your friends, sing it along. You could sing all the different verses, and I encourage you to have fun with this and just try different things. You can do it in different rhythms, and just play it as often as you can to give yourself smoothness with coordinating the hands and getting accustomed to doing two different things with both hands at the same time. Mahalo for learning with us today. If you haven't already, please click subscribe and turn on the notifications so you'll be the first to know about our new videos. We invite you to like and share this video. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram, so follow us there for regular updates on what's new at Kupono Music Studio. If you'd like to continue learning with us, click join and become a member so you can access all of our videos for any ability level. YouTube and Patreon members get added benefits like lesson documentation, bonus videos, and more. And check our website for all the latest information about programs at our studio in Maui, Hawaii. All the links are in the video description. Come make music with us anytime. Aloha.